Why do I spell God when speaking about God, my God, the God of Orthodoxy, as when I write a G, capital G dash D, um, because it is, remember what is around Christ's head in every icon. Yahweh, he was the existing one, right? Um, this is this is this is the true thing before it got turned into just Yahweh, right? Um, this is the God beyond the gods. Who shall I say sent me? I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All you need to know is that I am that I am. That God didn't have a name, he could not be contained, right? So it's the God beyond all the gods. It's not comparable to Zeus or Odin or Thor or any of these gods that were created. This is the one that stands apart from space, time, energy, and matter, and whose essence stands apart and whose energies penetrate. Um, and I make that distinction clear from a god or their god or gods because I think it's something special and it's also a way for me to obey um, one of the commandments, not taking his name in vain, because whenever I write that, it calls to my mind this is something special, right? Um, whereas pretty much every other god operated inside of space and time and was, part of the universe, not not the not the God of Christianity, not the God of Orthodoxy. This is why it's done, and it was done before Rabbinical Judaism, um, because the vowel markers were removed. It's only well, that's a way of doing it, but also translating it as Adonai when reading it, and then they changed it to translating it to Hashem, meaning the name, and then writing in English. I guess since English is a later language, then that's how they did it. Um, I did kind of adopt it from them, right? But it is replacing the exact same thing. They have the YHVH, the Tetragrammaton. Well, we have the existing one, He who is, I am that I am, Yad. This is this is true. That those responses, those the divine telling a human being who he is. That's the truest, right? You know, and that's why I set that apart when I write G-D because our God is not like the God of the Quran that gets bastardized, right? And he has a shin and he is not love and he's not spoken of in apophatic terms. You know, this is why, and even when even in the video, it also has to connect to why do I, if you watch the video, why do I believe in God? I don't know. It's also about that not knowingness, that not being able to pin it down. So he's the God beyond all gods. He's the God beyond all concepts of gods, and the one that we can only use apophatic terms to describe. The only positive one is God is love, but love can only be known in relationship. So that doesn't really add any more definition, right, to the objective observer that wants to nail it down. And certainly not. He's certainly not a pagan god. In fact, he is one, but has a multiplicity within him. All right, peace to you. That's why.